To increase efficiency, operators enjoy an enhanced version of drag and drop. Operators are able to left-click and drag an object in both directions, from the call stack to a contact and from a contact to the call stack. No matter which direction you drag and drop, the end result is the same. The call in your call stack that you are currently dragging or dropping onto will blind transfer to the contact you specify, and the call will disappear from the operator's call stack. This also works for search results, allowing operators to drag and drop to or from a contact that isn't already listed in their favorites or contact groups. Let us say that you wish to transfer Pat's call to Richard. As an operator, you can click on Richard's contact and drag it onto Pat's call in the call stack to immediately transfer the call to Richard. Pat's call is now gone from the call stack since her call transferred to Richard. Richard's availability state is now displayed as orange since he is on the call with Pat. All users have access to 3 basic telephony functions by dragging and hovering for 2 seconds: blind transfer, blind conference, and park. Operators have access to more telephony options when using left-click drag and hover, and can drag and hover in either direction, from the call stack to the contact, or contact to the call stack. Clicking anywhere else in the client closes the menu. Operators using drag and hover also can perform these additional telephony functions. Hover options vary or may be grayed out depending upon the other user's current device assignment, their current phone state, and the state of their voicemail box. Consult the support documentation for more information on each telephony function. To help operators efficiently handle larger call volumes, their call stack is listed in the inverse direction of a normal user's call stack. Operators display the oldest call on top of the call stack. This prevents older calls from getting lost in the shuffle as the new calls come in, and this also prevents the call stack from shifting while an operator is trying to manage a call. Notice that the top call has been on hold for 1 minute and 54 seconds. This is the oldest call currently on the operator's dashboard. The most recent call will display on the bottom of the call stack, allowing the operator to work their way down the stack from the oldest to the most recent call. Notice that the bottom call time is 7 seconds. This is the most recent call currently on the operator's dashboard. Another enhancement to help operators handle larger call volumes is allowing them to answer a call from the call stack 2 different ways. Operators can click on the green pickup button like any user. Alternatively, operators can double-click on any blank space in the black incoming call cell when it appears in the call stack. This is easier to do quickly as it requires less precise aiming. Double-click in the black space to the right on Pat's incoming call notification to answer it. Hi, Pat. What can I do for you today? While available to all users, access to the routing slip and call notes in the call stack is particularly useful for operators. Routing slips show the history of a call, including who called whom, all call transfers, and other call routing that has taken place on that call. Call notes are personal notes that are appended to an individual call which can be viewed later. Once enabled, the routing slip and call notes fields become available for each call in the dashboard. They can be expanded or collapsed for each call. To toggle expanding or collapsing either a routing slip or the call notes, click the corresponding button in the call notification. Only one can be expanded for each call at a time. They cannot be viewed in the dashboard simultaneously. By default, when managing multiple calls, only the most recent call displays the expanded routing slip or call note. Users can have multiple routing slips or call notes open at the same time by expanding them manually. The routing slip and call notes access from the dashboard is a feature that must be enabled. By default, it is turned off, meaning that routing slips and call notes are only accessible in conversations. To turn on routing slip and call note access in your dashboard, click on your profile box in the Connect Client dashboard. If you are using a Mac, click Preferences. If you are on a Windows machine, click Settings. In the Telephony panel, check the box on the bottom to show access to routing slip and call note for each call in the dashboard. Routing slips and call notes are immediately viewable in the dashboard for each call as soon as this box is checked. To view the routing slip and call notes later, click on the call in the conversation with the other party to expand it. You can access this through Recent or directly from the other party's contact card. Operators can be given permission to manage the current availability state of other users. Once enabled, open the contact card for the individual. You will see a downward arrow next to that user's availability state. Click the arrow and choose a new availability state for the user. It is the same as managing your own availability state from the dashboard. The user's availability state is updated immediately. 2 steps must be completed to enable this feature. First, the individual user must grant the operator user permission to manage their availability state for them. To give an operator this permission, open the Settings or Preferences window. In the Account panel, click the Access tab. In the Availability State box, begin entering the name of the operator who will be managing your availability state and choose them from the list. That operator now has permission to manage this user's availability state. Additionally, the operator must include this user in a contact group. Add this user to any new or existing contact group if they are not part of one already. Once these steps are taken, the operator has access to update the user's availability state in their contact card. Operators are able to see when a contact's phone is ringing in real time in the People panel, both in the normal and condensed views. In either view, when a contact's phone is ringing, their colored availability state bar will flash in time with the incoming rings. In the normal view, ringing will also display below the contact's name. Let us see what an operator sees when Pat gets an incoming call, in the normal People view and the condensed view. One last Connect client feature that is available to all client users, but is particularly useful for operators, is the ability to see a parked call on another user's extension and unpark that call, answering it on their behalf. A user with a call parked on their extension displays a P icon next to their name in the People panel. Hover over the contact's listing to see more information about their call. When viewing their contact card, the parked call is displayed below that user's information. Clicking the Answer a Parked Call button unparks the parked call on your extension. Looking at Pat's listing in our favorites, we can see that the parked call is no longer on her extension. The ability to unpark a parked call on another user's extension is permission-based. If you need to utilize this feature, contact your ShoreTel Connect phone system administrator. Now you can understand the features included with Operator, activate Operator for a user, perform basic operator functions. Thank you for taking this course.